Hi guys, this is Anusha S studying in first BCom in Seshadripuram Degree College, Mysuru. So today my topic is so today I'm going to explain you about the estimation of cost sheet. So this is my problem. So I'm going to explain you guys about the cost sheet. So this is first problem. From the following information of Mohan Makers Limited, prepare a statement of cost sharing, total profit and selling price per unit for the year 2018 and estimate for 2019. Production and sales 2500 units. Rate of profit was to be 20% on selling price. Raw materials 5 lakh, wages 1 lakh, works overhead 75,000, administration overhead 40,000, distribution overhead 20,000. The company decided to produce 3,000 units in 2019. It is estimated that the cost of materials will increase by 12.5% and labor cost will increase by 15%. 40% of the overheads are fixed and other 60% are variable. The rate of profit will remain the same. From the following particulars, we are now going to solve the problem based on this question. So 2000 is the actual year and 2019 is the estimated year. So guys, let's solve the problem now. Yes, this is the Proform of the cost sheet. This is the actual cost sheet of 2018. Production is 2500. In that sub question is direct material. Direct material is raw material. In that raw material is 5 lakh. This 5 lakh should be divided by 2500 to get 200 as cost per unit. Direct wages 1 lakh. 1 lakh. This 1 lakh should be divided by 2500 to get cost per unit as 40. Direct expenses is nil. Then prime cost. By adding these two, we will get prime cost as 6 lakh. This 6 lakh should be divided by 2500 to get 240 as cost per unit. Factory expenses. Factory expenses in that work overhead is 75,000. This 75,000 should be divided by 2500. 2500 gives us 30. So by adding prime cost and work overhead, we will get work or factory cost as 6,75,000. This 6,75,000 should be divided by 2500 to get 270 as cost per unit. Then office and administration expenses. Administration overhead is 40,000. This 40,000 should be divided by 2500 to get 16 as the cost per unit. Then cost of production. By adding work cost and of administration overhead, we will get 7,15,000 as then 7,15,000 divided by 2,500 gives us 286 as cost per production. Opening stock of finished goods is nil and closing stock of finished goods is also nil because they have not given in the problem. So this will be carried forward to cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold is 286 as cost per unit, then 7,15,000 as the amount. Then next coming to selling and distribution expenses. Distribution overhead. This distribution overhead is 20,000. 20,000 divided by 2,500 gives 8 as cost per unit. So by adding 7,15,000 and 20,000, total cost of sales is 7,35,000. 7,35,000 divided by 2,500 gives us 294 as the cost per unit. So they have asked in the question profit is 20%. So selling price will be 100 and total cost is 80, then 20 for 80. If it is 20, then what will be the profit amount for 7,35,000? So while cross multiply this, 7,35,000 into 20 divided by 80 gives us 1,83,750. 1,83,750 divided by 2,500 gives us 73.5 as the cost per unit. So sales will be 18,750 divided by 2,500 gives us 367.5. So by adding total cost of sales and profit, So the actual sales of 2018 is 9,18,750. So this is the complete pro forma of actual cost sheet of 2018. So guys, next we will be moving on to estimated cost sheet. So estimated cost sheet for the period of 2019. Production will be of 3000 units, and the first is direct material. Direct material is raw material. They have asked in the question is raw material should be increased by 12.5%. So what will be the cost per unit of previous year is 200. Based on the cost per unit, we have to find out the amount for the estimated year. For 200 into 12.5% will get as 25. This 25 should be added with 200. Last year's cost per unit is 200. So 200 plus 25 gives us 225. 225 into 3000. So 225 into 3000. 3000 is the production units of 2019. Gives us 6,75,000. So 225 is the cost per unit we have find out here. So we have to write cost per unit as 225. This 225 should be multiplied by 3000. We will get 6,75,000. Next they have asked direct wages 15% increase. So 40 is what will be the last year's cost per unit for direct wages is 40. This 40 should be multiplied with 15% is equals to 6. So 40 plus 6 gives us 46. 46 as the cost per unit. This 46 should be multiplied with 3000. It will get as 1,38,000. Next will be the direct expenses. Direct expenses is nil because they have not given any direct expenses in the problem. Next is prime cost. By adding direct material and direct wages, we will get prime cost as 8,13,000. So 8,13,000 divided by 3,000 gives us 271. Next is factory expenses. All the overheads should be divided into two. That is fixed and variable. 40% fixed and 60% is variable based on the previous year amount. 75,000, 40,000, 20,000. Here 75,000 work overhead is 70. Work overhead amount will be is 75,000. So this 75,000 into 40% gives 30,000. Then 75,000 into 60% gives us 45,000. So 75,000. This 75,000 divided by 3,000 gives us 25 as the cost per unit. By adding prime cost and work overhead gives us 8,88,000 as the factory or work cost. This 8,88,000 should be divided by 3,000 to get 296 as the cost per unit. Next, fifth one, office and administration expenses. 40% fixed, 40,000 into 40%, 60% variable is equals to 40,000 into 60%. This 40,000 will be the amount of administration overhead. So 40,000 into 40% gives us 16,000 and 60%, 40,000 into 60% gives us 24,000. By adding these two we will get 40,000. So 40,000 divided by 30,000 it gives us 13.3 as the cost per unit. So by adding factory and work cost it gives work cost plus office overhead or the administration overhead, it will be coming as 9,28,000. This 9,28,000 should be divided by 3,000 to get 309.3 as the cost per unit of cost of production. They have not given any opening stock of finished goods and closing stock of finished goods. Then directly we will be going to selling and distribution expenses. So in selling and distribution expenses, distribution overhead they have given in the problem. 40% fixed. So what will be the amount of selling and distribution overhead is 20,000. This 20,000 into 40% fixed is equals to 8,000 and 20,000 into 60% gives us 12,000. So 8 plus 12 gives us 20,000. So 9,28,000 plus 20,000, the total cost of sales will be 9,48,000. So 20,000 divided by 3,000, 6.6 will be the cost per unit. And by adding these two, 9,48,000 divided by 3,000 gives us 316 as the cost per unit. As they have given in the question, profit percentage is 20. So selling will be 100, total cost will be 80. So if 80 units produces 20 units, then what will be the amount for 9,48,000? Then what will be the profit amount for 9,28,000 cost of sales? So we will be cross multiplying this. 9,48,000 into 20 divided by 80 gives us 2,37,000 as profit for the estimated year, that is 2019. So 2,37,000 divided by 3,000 units gives 79 as the cost per unit. By adding total cost of sales and profit, the sales will be 11,85,000. This 11,85,000 divided by 3,000 gives us 395.